Coming up on Hanover Headlines, commencement is around the corner. That means time to get a job for seniors. We'll have the scoop on job prospects.
Also, just as new athletic and student life facilities open, older buildings seem to be falling apart. We'll have an update on the Katharine Parker Hall bathroom problems.
And a proposed change to drinking and driving laws could mean one drink of alcohol makes one drink too many. All those stories and much more.
Coming up on our last Hanover Headlines of the school year.
Welcome to Hanover Headlines, your source of news for all things Hanover. I'm Matt Ryan. With me is Janet Schnurr. And this is it. The 2012-2013 academic year is just about over.
And it's gone quickly. And things haven't slowed down a bit in this last week of class. Lots of news to report before we head off for summer vacation. First up, we have plenty of positive news later in our broadcast. But I'm afraid we'll have to start off with a situation that has many people concerned. An update on the story from last week. We hope to have good news to report, but some students are still trying to find a decent place to take a shower. The bathrooms in Katharine Parker Hall are normal first-year facilities. But this spring term, the women on the second floor have struggled to have working showers. Currently, there is only one shower that works well. The others have problems with clogging or water pressure.
It's awful. It's a huge nuisance for us to all share one stall. It's terrible.
The residents have started to take a new approach to show their concern. They have written out the issues inside the showers, hoping to warn other students and alert maintenance. A work order has been put in, but with graduation just 2 days away, maintenance is putting all of their attention towards commencement.
Hanover's old dorms have some students concerned for other reasons. That's because tornado season is well underway. And coming off the heels of the Oklahoma tornado that destroyed over 2,000 homes and took at least 24 lives, safety is on a lot of people's minds. Here on campus, school officials believe that we are in a safe environment in the chance of severe weather. Although the campus is covered with old buildings, they believe that they are some of the safest places to be.
The buildings
threat
that
of a
we have on
tornado.
campus were built very substantially. They're sturdy, good bones, good infrastructure.
Although the school has safe locations for emergency situations, students still have to play it smart. Getting to a windowless area such as a bathroom or basement is the best place to be. The school also has set up an alert system. The system sends an alert message through an email and text message. A similar alert system has been proven successful in saving lives in recent storms out west.
Another safety concern for students is drunk driving, and the Hoosier State is cracking down. If the new guideline policy becomes law, the first sip of drink you take literally could be too much. Colin Key looks more in depth on this new proposal.
Driving while intoxicated may soon take on a whole new meaning. That's because the definition of drunk could change. The National Transportation Safety Board wants to change the blood alcohol content from 0.08 to 0.05. Jim Hickerson, head of security at Hanover College and former Indiana police officer, has seen his fair share of drunk drivers.
There was a time when the limit was 0.15, many, many years ago, but having been a police officer for close to 33 years, I've seen enough death and destruction on the highways caused by drunk drivers that I'm not very sympathetic when it comes to drunk driving. I've seen a lot of tragedy over the years. Now, I don't know if you're aware of it, but currently in Indiana you can be charged with DUI at 0.05 already under the current law. The difference being there's what they call a prima facie limit, which means that it stands alone. So the prima facie limit in Indiana now is 0.08, which means to be convicted of drunk driving, what the officer has to prove is, number one, that you were operating a motor vehicle, and number two, that your blood alcohol was 0.08, and that's it.
Security officials agree that the new policy will help decrease drunk driving arrests, while other students and faculty think that this will not have any effect at all.
With regards to reducing drunk driving deaths, I think it has to do with the age at which we allow it here in the States versus the level or the amount that individuals are taking in.
What I've heard is that they're looking to reduce fatalities due to drunk driving. And quite honestly, I don't think it's going to be effective. I think that a more effective way would be more enforcement on the road, more consequences for, stronger consequences for people who do break the law. I don't think lowering it is going to be, I don't think it's going to help. I think that enough people are able to get away with it at a .08. I think it's the people who are far beyond that are creating, the accidents. I think it's horrible. I've been hit by a drunk driver before, but I don't think that lowering that blood alcohol level is going to make any changes.
The students and faculty at Hanover aren't the only ones skeptical about the NTSB's proposal. House Transportation Committee Chair Ed Soliday says he wants more research showing that this proposal lowers and reduces crash rates before it is further reviewed. For Hanover Headlines, I'm Colin Key.
Students in Hanover find lots of ways to have a good time without alcohol and without leaving campus. Campus events help get students involved and have fun. Lindsay Burke shows us how to put on a successful event.
Campus events can bring in large crowds and be a lot of fun for students. But to have those people come, you have to know how to bring them to the event. The student organization Kaleidoscope knows just how to do that. Kaleidoscope brings fun events to campus like the luau to teach other students about different cultures. Kaleidoscope has won many awards for their organization, including Programming Excellence. Kaleidoscope advisor Taran McZee says their success with campus events comes mostly from their reputation.
I think what has worked for students to come to the events is just the promotion, but also the programs that they've done in the past have been so successful. So students know whatever program Kaleidoscope is putting on, they're in for a good show.
McZee also said the passion that the students put into the organization helps enhance their events. For Hanover Headlines, I'm Lindsay Burke.
Saturday, we say goodbye and good luck to our seniors and to retiring Professor Barbara Garvey. Hanover's 180th commencement ceremony will start at the Point at 1:30 p.m. These scenes are from last year's graduation. Kind of a nice tradition, Hanover picks its speaker through an audition process. This year, communication major Madison Guy will give the commencement address. The baccalaureate service will be held earlier Saturday at 10 in the morning in Collier Arena. A collection of seniors will present readings. Those Hanover friends and families who can't make it to Indiana for the ceremony can watch commencement live on the internet through the college website.
The job hunt is underway. Graduation is this Saturday, and many seniors are concerned about finding a job after college. Hanover is helping students to overcome this fear. Finding a job after college is difficult. Many students feel it's the most difficult thing to do after college. Hanover helps students find jobs, even when there are such few of them. Students who are going to graduate schools or who have held a job on campus feel Hanover has helped tremendously.
For actual real-world job applications, but they do offer a lot of good programs like the Washington Center and the Philadelphia Center that help people find internships and find jobs and things like that.
Going to the field of film work and stuff, and the fact that they got me a job on campus to work with that really has helped me, have a year of experience instead of getting to the job and be like, oh, I need to learn how to work the camera and stuff. So, yeah, definitely.
Other students feel that the college has been unsuccessful in helping them find a job.
Me personally, not so much, but that's because in the education department, they are sending out job opportunities, but those opportunities are around Hanover College, and since I'm from Ohio and Cincinnati, it really doesn't help me.
I've applied for like 6 different positions all over in different fields and haven't gotten any responses, so it's just very scary going into something that you don't know if there's going to be something for you. % of college students don't have a job after graduation. Seniors are telling each other,
You just have to keep sending in resumes, never stop trying, and always be positive. So I'm hoping the seniors will have a good weather Saturday as they bid farewell to campus life. Let's go to Colin in our weather station to see what this weekend holds.
Thanks, Matt. This first weekend of summer break looks like it's going to be a great one. Starting Friday, we'll have sunny skies with a high of 67 and a low of 44, but little to no chance of rain. Then Saturday, it'll be mostly cloudy skies with a high of 66, so we got a beautiful day set out for Saturday. But now Sunday, you might see some rain, a few showers here and there, but about 30% of chance of rain with a high of 71. With great weather set for this weekend here at Hanover, Saturday is the commencement for seniors. They'll be holding the ceremony at the Point this year. President DeWine, along with others, are calling the shots if the weather turns sour.
I'm not the only one that makes the decision. So I depend on security and physical plant and a lot of other people who feed into that decision. And they have information about weather that they track all along. So we have an early meeting or early
if for
phone
any
call
reason
on that
commencement
Saturday
needs
morning. But I'm not concerned this year. It looks like it's going to be perfect.
If for any reason commencement needs to move inside, Collier Arena will be the place where the seniors will also have baccalaureate. With sunny skies and perfect temperature outside on Saturday, rest assured that nothing is raining on this parade. That's it for your weather this week. I'm Colin Key. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Colin. Glad the weather will be nice this weekend because I'm headed up to Indianapolis for the big race. Qualifications are over. The Indy 500 is just around the corner as drivers battled for their official starting positions. Many drivers, including Marco Andretti and J.R. Hildebrand, feel they have the car to win the race.
The Indy 500 is the biggest racing event in the world. The race is next Sunday, and drivers are getting their final practices in. During pole day, drivers battle for the positions they will start at. Marco Andretti is the favorite to win the race, but qualified third.
We need to put together a little bit better qualifying run for me to have a smile on my face. I think we have a good race car.
The drivers are all confident in where they will place in next Sunday's big race, but they still have a lot of work to do.
Pole day allows drivers to experiment with their cars. Many drivers, including J.R. Hildebrand, tried different strategies throughout the week.
We're happy, with where we're at. We would have liked to have gotten in the top 9. Obviously, we're 10th, so we're just on the outside looking in with this, which is super frustrating. But we feel like we've got a good car. We've got a great race car.
According to the drivers, to win this race, they're going to have to go fast, really fast. For Hanover Headlines, I'm Matt Ryan.
Looks like you had a great time at the track, Matt. You're working the race as part of your internship, right?
Yes, that is correct. I'm at Channel 13 News up in Indianapolis, so I get to meet the drivers. I get to report on the race. It's a lot of fun.
Sounds like a great opportunity. Mm-hmm. Well, other Hanover students were also in Indy last weekend. Hanover's lacrosse team, the oldest sport in the country, has been one of the least known. But in recent years, lacrosse has burst onto the scene with its popularity across the country. Brandon Geyer takes a look into the rapid growth of lacrosse.
7,749 cheering fans filed into Indianapolis on Sunday. Fans from all over came to witness the first ever Division I NCAA lacrosse quarterfinal game to be played in the Midwest. The games at Lucas Oil Stadium also featured the first team to make the tournament from west of the Mississippi. The East Coast has been considered the major lacrosse hotbed until the last decade. Since then, the sport has seen major growth from the Midwest to the West Coast. Hanover's assistant lacrosse coach grew up and played on the East Coast, but more recently coaching in the West and Midwest. He says there has been a noticeable change.
But being, again, from Maryland, seeing how everybody has a goal in their backyard versus coming to the Midwest where it's kind of a little bit more scarce, but you're seeing it more and more. It's kind of neat to see that.
In a little over a decade, youth-level participation has increased by 200%. At the high school level, up nearly 60% in the last 5 years alone. At the college level, Division I added 3 teams just this season, and Divisions II and III have increased about 130 teams 10 years ago to a combined nearly 300 teams today. Addison Sears plays goalie for Hanover.
A player for Denver, their face-off guy, is from my hometown, Louisville, Kentucky, and it's just great to see how much the game is spreading. Denver had players from Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio. North Carolina had players from Ohio and other states. It's just really good to see the growth in the Midwest.
Although next year's tournament will be back out east, the sport will still show its growth with the addition of 33 new teams over the next 2 years at all levels of college play. For Hanover Headlines, I'm Brandon Geyer.
Hanover has named its outstanding athletes for this school year. At the Hanover College Athletic Awards banquet, soccer player Caitlin McCulloch and basketballer Ryan Nowicki took home the honors. McCulloch became the first All-American in Hanover's 18-year soccer history. She was selected to the national third team. Nowicki was named the most valuable player of Hanover's basketball squad this year. He also received the Student Athlete Award for the highest grade point average. Congratulations to Caitlin and Ryan.
And besides these individual awards, Hanover women's athletes took home a big prize for the school. For the second year in a row, they won the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference's All-Sports Trophy. Meanwhile, Hanover's athletic facilities continue to undergo improvements. And another big change has been the mascot. The Panther may look the same, but the man inside is bringing a new spirit to Hanover. Here's a closer look at this ferocious leader. Freshman Blake Bradford is on the prowl. This year, he has given the old Panther a facelift. Many students have seen a big difference in games since Blake has danced onto the scene.
You can definitely tell that Blake has really helped out at all of the games because the morale at all of the basketball games is just so much better. Everyone's just so hyped up when they see him dance. It's really awesome. He's so unpredictable that he's funny and he does a great job representing Hanover.
The Panther has always been a symbol of school spirit here at Hanover. Can you show us your signature move? Blake asked to be the mascot so he could show his passion for Hanover while inspiring others to be more involved.
I think school spirit is important because it keeps us in love with our school.
He finds new ways to keep games worth coming to, such as his famous Gangnam-style halftime dance.
At first I thought they were laughing at me, and then I watched videos afterwards, and I realized everybody was laughing because I was actually doing it. So that was a whole lot of fun for me. It was a real confidence booster, and I was really happy to see how well everybody just appreciated it.
With 3 more years to come, who knows what new tricks this Panther will learn. Well, I don't know about you, Matt, but I'm sure excited to see what Blake has up his sleeve next year for games.
Well, I don't know, but the guy can dance. That's all for this year's end edition of Hanover Headlines, your source of news for all things Hanover.
Have a great summer break, and good luck, seniors. We'll miss you.